This is the communications module, and it's the very last module that I'm going to discuss in these videos. There are a couple of really important features that we're going to use extensively throughout this class, and so let's talk about those. One of the features that you'll notice here is the send email link, and as it says, you can use this link to email me or to email someone else in the class. If you're having a problem in the class, if you have a question about homework, the take-home test, the lecture notes, any of that, do please email me, because I'm more than willing to email back and forth to work with you via the internet. I should be as great a resource to you as your textbook and your lecture notes, so don't hesitate to use me as a resource when learning this material. That's what I'm here for, and I really don't mind. The other link that I'd like to talk to you about are the group pages. The group pages are essentially discussion groups, and discussion assignments will be a part of your grade. For each chapter, there will be a discussion assignment, a series of questions that I would like you guys to answer. And what I'll do is I'll split the class into two groups, since it's a small class, and I'm going to split up a series of questions and assign some questions to each of you. The discussion group will have about a week to hash over the questions, to propose different answers, to discuss it back and forth. And then when you think you have the answers, I will look it over and let you know whether you're correct or whether you need to add something or think in a different direction. And then we'll use the answers that the class submits to fill out this study guide, and I will email the study guide to you. So it's a way to work collaboratively on the study guide and to rehash your material one more time. Okay? The discussion group due dates are listed on your schedule, so look at that. And it tells you when each discussion should open and when each discussion should end. Now, in order to get credit for your discussion assignments, you need to make at least 2 meaningful contributions to the discussion throughout the discussion period each week. So what does meaningful mean in a discussion? Okay, well, short comments such as, yeah, I think you're right, I don't know, yeah, I like that, those aren't really that meaningful. Okay, your comments need to include some information from the textbook, or maybe an opinion about some of the information, or something that furthers the conversation. Questions are always good. I don't care what information that you use as long as you cite your sources. So if you get information from a website, do list the website. I don't want you to copy stuff directly from the book unless you add a little something to it. So don't just put paragraphs in the book on there and call that a contribution. Okay? Say you want to discuss the contribution from the textbook a little bit more than that when you post it on there. Okay? And as I'm going to be reading on these discussions, and I'll kind of guide you as we go through them. Okay. Well, that's it for the modules. I hope you found this helpful. There's a lot more information listed in your syllabus, so please do read through it carefully and keep that schedule with you and keep working on it. One of the biggest mistakes that students taking internet classes makes is to get behind schedule, or to not set up a rigorous schedule that they stick to. It's easy to get behind, and it's really, really hard to catch up. So do keep up with your schedule. I'd also like you to read through some of the information about classroom etiquette. Some of the miscellaneous things in there are important. And if you have any questions, do contact me about that. Now, when you've completely read through your syllabus and you're familiar with it, and you don't have any questions, I will need you to fill out and sign the last page. And you're going to need to get that to me pretty quickly. The due date for that's listed on your schedule. And you can do that by either faxing it to me, or you can scan it and email it to me, or you can even snail mail it to me. But it needs to be in the snail mail. It needs to be postmarked by the due date that's on your schedule. So make sure you do it by that time. Okay? And I just do that. It's kind of the legalese part of the course. I want to make sure you've read the syllabus and you understand what's expected. And that's the easiest way to do that. Okay? Well, thank you very much for listening. I think it's going to be a great semester. And I look forward to seeing lots of emails from you.